Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope everybody had a great new year and this year ahead is going to be phenomenal. So today we're doing our Project Pan introduction. So this year I've decided to clamp down on the amount of products I use in my Project Pan just because it hinders progress if you're constantly like chopping and changing. So this year I have 11 products that I want to focus on. Last year I did a full face, but I rotated in and out 34 products into my Project Pan, which was actually ridiculous. So this year I'm going to hunker down, and now that I'm a little bit more versed in Project Panning, I plan to be a lot more focused on the products at hand. I'll only rotate products in and out if it really doesn't, serve a purpose in my routine anymore. So starting off with, I do have most of the products on my face today, so I'll give you a close-up at the end, so stay tuned for that. But starting with primers, as always, I've included 2 this year, and this is the Passion Pro Partner in Prime Dewy Pore Minimizing Face Primer with Hyaluronic Acid. The longest name for a primer ever, but I really don't particularly like this a lot, but I don't hate it either. It's kind of just like a barrier between your makeup and your face. So I've been using it for the last couple of months and I haven't had any sort of reaction, but it also doesn't do anything particularly for my makeup. So in order to use it up, I thought I'd just throw it in my Project Pan for this year and hopefully we can use it up pretty quickly. I'm trying to see if I can see how much I have in, and I think I'm about here now. So hopefully that will be an easy use because I can use it every single day, even if I'm not using makeup. So it's a little bit of a cheat, but I've come to the conclusion that's what you need to do when you're project panning. Also, you need to add in some products that you really enjoy using, so you actually want to reach for them. So I've learned a lot, like I said, in the last year of panning, and I've watched a lot of reviews. So yeah, expect a lot more from that. I also think I might document the amount of uses I've used per month, just because it helps you kind of be able to tell how long a product actually takes to be used up. So I definitely will do that. Then next I have the Essence Fix and Last Makeup Gripping Jelly Primer. As you all know, I absolutely love this primer. I was going to include the Glowy Serum Primer, but I just don't want to use that up just yet. So I'm already so far with this one already, and this will be a quick use as well, so I might rotate the other one in when this one is complete. So this shouldn't take me too long. From here to about here, it's taken me about 4 months, and I don't use it every day because I was concentrating on my previous Project Pan items. So yeah, I'm very excited to add this into the mix, and I think this is going to be an exciting empty. Moving on to foundation and concealer. So for foundation, I am going to include this one over here. I wasn't sure if I wanted to include a foundation just because I also want to get use out of my other foundations, but for daily use, I think this is a good one to include in. As you can see, my face is still slightly dewy, and it's a really, really nice foundation. I absolutely love this. I cannot sing its praises enough, but no one really talks about it. So yeah, if you're in the UK, go check this out. It's really, really lovely on the skin. It's very lightweight, and the skin match, the shade match is really great on this. So I really enjoy using this. So that's why I've included it in this year's Project Pan. I can't really tell the amount of progress I have on here either. I think this is a sticker. Not sure, but we'll see when we get down to it. And I don't think this will be too difficult. I'll definitely be able to finish this in a year. Then for concealer, this one was the category where I was really, really unsure. I might rotate this out maybe I'll give it 3 months, but it's quite dry on my skin. And this is the The Makeup Revolution London Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C10. So I barely have used this. I used it a couple of times, but it just really, really, really emphasizes the lines under my eyes, which you'll see when I zoom you in a bit later. I just want to get use out of this. This is one that I was thinking I can use as like an all over foundation / skin tint mixed in with my Flawless Filter illuminator. I tried it out yesterday and it looked quite nice, so that's why I've thrown it in here, because it can have a dual purpose if I don't feel like wearing foundation, and it's quite long lasting in that sense. So yeah, I've included this one. That was a ramble and a half, I'm sorry, but yeah, this one's going in for this year, but we'll see how long that lasts. I also did, I don't know if you watched my finale, but I used so much of the Rimmel Kind and Free. I kind of just want to throw it in at some point this year so that I can get more use out of it and maybe even have that as an empty, but at the moment I just want to use something else. Then moving into cream bronzer, I'm including this LA Girl Velvet Bronze Contour Stick, and I am wearing it today. This is quite a dry formula, which is very different from the one I had in my project pan before. The other one was really emollient but really thick and full coverage, so I think this will be easier to pan just because I need a little bit more in order for it to show up. It is slightly a more like blush shade on me, but it looks nice, so I think I could get some good use out of this. I kind of feel like this is a cream to powder formula because it is so stiff. It doesn't give me a hard time blending out, but it is like kind of gritty, if I could say that. But yeah, I'm excited to use this as well, just to incorporate something different into my routine. As I said in my previous project pan finale, that I'm not including any cream blushes or loose powders in this year's pan, just because I want to get use out of my other products. I have brought in a few other ones now, and I just want to get use out of all of them if I can. So no loose powder, but we do have a pressed powder, which is this one. Oh, I just bumped everything there. This one from Mode Elite. I can already see like that I've made quite a significant dent in there, and this obviously I haven't used much on my channel just because it is only available in France, and when I traveled there I found this and I think it's a great product. Like I said, you can still see the luminosity in my face, and my face is still set and smooth with this powder over here, and I love it. So you know what, let's throw it in the pan, in the project, or in the pan or in the project, and get some good use out of this. This one I'm really hoping to hit pan on. I don't know if I mentioned, yeah, I think all of this I'd love to hit pan on. I should say that, and I should have said that in the beginning, but I'm hoping to hit pan on every single item in here. The eyeshadow, obviously we will try and decipher which shades I use most or which shade I would like to use most, so we'll do that when we get there. But next we have the Essence Contouring Duo, which again I am wearing today, and I really do like this product. However, I can never open this compact, as I don't know if you can see it, but the lighter shade over here is hard panning at the moment, so I might need to just pop some tape over that and see what happens. But I'm really excited to use this because I did really enjoy this year, and I'm really happy to introduce this into my project. Then for highlighter, I have this as well. I haven't spoken much about it on my channel, but this is the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. Ofra is one of those controversial brands again, but I really do enjoy this highlighter. Also, my channel isn't really high end, so there's one more high end product that I added in here, but just so I can get more use of my high end items, because it's not like a review or anything, it's just like trying to pan things. So this Rodeo Drive I'm again wearing today, and as you can see, it gives you such a lovely like glow from within kind of look. So I really enjoy this, and I'm excited to include this in my pan. It was a toss-up between this one and the Charlotte Tilbury, but the Charlotte Tilbury, the pan is huge, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to ever hit pan on that, but for now we're just going to concentrate on this one. Work smart and not hard. So for blush, I have the Essence The Blush, as you all may know. Not my favorite product. Again, I am wearing it today and it's already fading, as this is the second video I'm filming today, but still it just fades so quickly. Not my favorite, but I think it's good enough for an everyday use, like when I'm back at work and stuff. Just pop this on in the morning, reapply it at lunch, and again at dinner time. So you know, it's one of those products I guess that I'll just keep applying, but hopefully I can hit pan on this soon, because as soon as I hit pan I'm going to rotate something else in. Then for eyeshadow, I have not two options, but to products that I'd like to work on, and the first one is the Collection Eyes Uncovered shadow palette, and I really love this palette. I am wearing it today, so it's quite like dark and smoky but also everyday friendly, so I'm excited to be able to work on this. For the pan sake, I think I'm going to work on this peach shade, this bone shade here, and maybe this shimmer. So I think those three shades we're going to try and hit pan on first, and then we'll change our focus to the rest. But for now, that's my plan. Then lastly, I have this little MAC, that came out funny, this MAC single shadow, and the shade is Corduroy, and I was initially using this for my brows back in like 2016-17 when brow powders were the thing. So I have already hit pan on that, but I'm hoping to increase that pan this year, and I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow and not a brow powder. So that's all the products that I'm planning to work on. As you can see, I didn't include mascaras, lipsticks, lip liners, any brow products, just because I change those items so often, and I just feel like it's impossible to hit pan on there. I have a lipstick from Urban Decay that I maybe might throw in because I'm so close to using it, but at the same time the formula is still so good, even though it's their old packaging, that I don't want to use it up too quickly. So yeah, that's all the products that I plan to pan this year, and I hope you guys want to join me on that journey. And yeah, please remember to subscribe and like this video, and if you can, comment for engagement. But let's give you a close-up on my makeup before we close this video off. So as we always end our videos off, that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, hopefully you're excited for this journey with me, but I'll see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.